Hi to all and welcome to the second twin flame readings for the month of March 2018. This reading is called Please Let Me In, and it's just from the point of view of the Divine Masculine. We'll see only their energy, Divine Masculine or the runners. Please remember that this reading will not resonate with everybody because, as you know, every twin flame couples are on different levels of journey. It doesn't mean that one is behind the other, but you know, it's different for everybody. But the energies play similarly, you know, but it depends when and how. Now, the other thing that I would like to remind you is that at the end of this video, you will find the link to the playlist for your general reading that I just done for twin flames for the month of March. And you will also find the two readings for February. We're still in February, so if you didn't watch them yet, please go ahead and have a look at those as well. And the January one as well. And it's very it's very handy for you to see the January one as well, to see if, you know, there is a connection with the energy that I can manage to read in this message. Okay, so let's start. The first question that I asked the Tarot of Inspiration was, what is the Divine Masculine or the runner doing in his outside world about the connection? About the connection that they have with their Divine Feminine. Whatever they are in contact, whatever they're not in contact, wherever they're only talking, it doesn't matter. But this reading, it's for those that they are not in complete fusion yet, so that they come to that understanding that is, you know, at a point where there isn't even need to talk. They're like communicating telepathically, they are together and that's it. But it's for all the rest. So you could be also, you could also be living with your twin flame. But there is still that, you know, push and pull in the way of learning about each other and mirroring and doing all that. But let's see what is the Divine Masculine or the runner doing in the month of March on the outside, into their outer world, about the connection. And here we've got the Ace of Swords, a very, very good card, very promising. The Divine Masculine, it's really trying to see the truth, is starting to see the truth of this connection. The Ace of Swords, it's everything to do with logic, but it's everything to do with truth as well. And you see that it's like as if the sword came down from the sky and just hit straight into that huge boulder and split it open. It's like as everything that the Divine Masculine or the runner was holding on to as a reason to reject or to push away the connection with this Divine Feminine has now been broken down. For me, this very much in this position, it's also through the truth, breaking the barriers down for what the Divine Masculine is concerned about his connection with his Divine Feminine. But let's see what are they doing in their inner world. And here we've got the Chariot. Now this card came up in the position of what is the Divine Masculine feeling for his Divine Feminine. So here we've got it again as what they're doing in their inner world. And here we've got the Chariot card. The Chariot card is a card of movement. They feel that they really want to come towards Divine Feminine. They are nearly ready. The horses are pulling on in the same direction. The Charioteer there has got just to make a tiny adjustment. And this is what is going on into their inside world, into their inner world. It's like it won't be long before it's going to be impossible for them to hold back the horses and to really start galloping towards his Divine Feminine. But let's see swaps. Now here it's where it gets very interesting. And when this card came up first, I thought, oh my sweet Lord, what is that? And then I kept pulling and all of that came up. So what are they hoping within this relationship or about this connection at the moment for the month of March? And here we've got the Nine of Swords. Please listen to all until the end of the reading, because this is going maybe to, I wouldn't say irate, but to really have a negative reaction from the Divine Feminine. But please listen, because what are they hoping for? What are they hoping for is the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords, it's that card of sorrow, that card of desperation, that card of staying up at night being worried. So because it's in, I got immediately the message, but I didn't understand why until I pulled the next card about the fear. So this is saying that the divine masculine is hoping that his divine feminine is still missing him. And she's still thinking about him. He might not want, or she might not want, depending who the runner is, for his counterpart to be in pain and this, you know, but he's still hoping that his divine counterpart, his divine feminine is still missing him. Because then what is he fearing in the month of March? Here we've got the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords, he is afraid to be cut off. He is afraid that his divine counterpart is tired of this and would really sever the connection. So it makes sense that what he's hoping for is that for his divine feminine still to miss him to this point, to this day, because he's afraid of being cut off. And what is the blockage? And again, it all makes sense. From here on, it all makes sense. What is the blockage of the divine masculine about the connection at the moment in the month of March? And here we've got Justice. He knows, whoever the runner is, knows that there was very unfair things being done in this connection, that he hasn't been fair, or she hasn't been fair, depending. Things were imbalanced. And that's why he's hoping that his divine counterpart is missing him, and he's fearing to be cut off from the connection because he knows that justice wasn't done. But let's see, what does he want in the month of March from his divine feminine. And here we've got the Nine of Wands. He doesn't want his divine feminine to give up on him. He doesn't want his divine feminine to give up on him. The Nine of Swords there, the Nine of Wands, excuse me, is the card of not giving up, of nearly being there after so much struggle, after so much pain, after really enduring, nearly to the point of saying, I cannot do this anymore, or to the point of saying, I cannot do it anymore. Because if you are really in a twin flame relationship or a twin flame connection, you arrive to a point where you say, I cannot do this anymore. I don't have the strength. I don't have the energy. You don't even have the strength to thinking of giving up, because, you know, there is nothing else to give to yourself, to anybody. But what he is, you know, what he wants from his divine feminine, it's for his divine feminine not to give up on him. But what does he need from his divine feminine? And here we've got the Judgment card. And this card came up on the side, on the general reading that I just done for you for the month of March, on the side of the divine feminine in what she's thinking of doing. So this is exactly what the divine masculine needs. He needs to see the truth, which he is doing already on the outside world about this connection. And he needs a second chance. Again, as I repeat for every reading, it's completely up to you. Please don't put in, I love your comments, and 99.9% are beautiful comments, but please don't leave a comment with very bad words or whatever. You know, I am not a Puritan with my friends. I speak very much more freely than online. But I do not appreciate somebody putting, oh no, let's F him here, F him there. It's down to you if you want to keep going or not. But this is what I'm sensing. This is the message I'm getting. That what he needs in this very moment in time is for his divine feminine to give him a second chance. And again, free will, down to you, whatever you want to do it or not. And the reason why he needs that it's because of the happy monkey card. Again, this came up again in the previous reading, but it was turned upside down. It was in a different position, but this is straight. He needs to get a second chance so that he can find the joy of life. He can reconnect through his divine feminine and with his divine feminine to his inner child, to the inner beauty, to see everything as beautiful as it really is on the outside world and within himself. So I hope you did enjoy this reading. If you did, please like, share and subscribe. If you would like a private reading with me, I will put all of the details in the comment box below. And don't forget to click on the link for your other reading of this month on the month of March, the general one for the twin flames, and you will find the 2 readings I done for the month of February and the 2 readings I done for the month of January as well. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.